We've just had our youth intake and actually have a bit of a golden generation for once. Also today, we face Manchester United. Let's do this. So then guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Revival here today for episode 96 of our Road to Glory series here with Kaiserslautern. As I've just said in that intro, Manchester United today, and also I'll run through you some of our good youth prospects that we've had in our most recent intake day. For once, we've actually had some good ones come through at long last. Before though guys, we get into today's video, if you did miss last episode where we had our second leg with Sporting CP, of course we are now going to be playing the quarter-final with Manchester United, so you probably have a guess of how I got on. But if you do want to go back, see exactly how that match unfolded, as well as the Freiburg game, will be linked right above me, so about to see exactly how it all took part, everything along those lines. And of course guys, as well, if you do enjoy today's video, do make sure to chuck a like down onto it. And if you do want to see any more of my content, such as the Red Devil Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. Now I'm going to get straight into this video today. I had planned initially on doing two games. It would have been this game and Borussia Dortmund, but again, for like the 50,000th time now, Borussia Dortmund has been rescheduled because of the fixture congestion with ourselves and with themselves as well. And I was tempted to play the Stuttgart game, but because of the youth intake, I decided we'd just play the Man U game and I'd run through everything else with you without having an extra match to watch. Now, I'll run through first of all our schedule so you can see exactly how we've gotten on. Then we'll go through the youth intake, and also I'll show you a transfer that has been secured for the upcoming or next season even. And this is how we've gotten on. A bit frustrating really. We had a really good fixture just recently with Stuttgart, a fantastic 2-0 win. I slightly tweaked the tactic and I'll show you the tactical tweak I've made very shortly. A brace from Chimpitaz. He's reached 30 goals already for the season. There's still about 8 or 9 games left to play. Really top class forms. I think Stuttgart had one shot in this game all match. We dominated them. The match before that, however, was incredibly frustrating. We were 2-0 up after the first 50 minutes and we conceded 2 goals in 2 minutes to draw this game 2-2 with a struggling Hamburg side. I was fuming after this game, absolutely fuming, and that is why I've made the tactical tweaks, which I'll show you very shortly. With the Bundesliga, we sit in 3rd place. Points dropped mean at the moment we are now 13 points behind Bayern Munich. We do have a game in hand, so we have to play them, but it's looking highly unlikely that we'll be retaining our Bundesliga title. The minimum aim is just top 4 for the season. And as I say, there will be no Bundesliga matches today. With the Champions League, we have Manchester United. After the 2 wins we got against Sporting, we are into the quarterfinals, taking on another English team. We went out last year to Chelsea in the quarterfinals. Can we try and go one better and beat another English team, this time in Manchester United? We've got the home leg first of all, which isn't ideal. I would always prefer to have the home leg second, but we'll see. You never know. If we can get a decent result in the first leg, we will have a slight chance. Now, I will show you a transfer I've made first of all. This player here called Niko Bozikovic. I think he is Croatian. He is 16. And this boy looks very, very special indeed. He is only 16 years of age. We've paid £3 and a bit million. Plus, I think there was a very small sell-on fee. But look at this lad. Now we're playing more central midfielders and more attacking midfielders. This boy could prove to be very, very special indeed. He's very well-rounded, 6 foot at 16, and he has very much so 5-star potential. He is a very, very promising player, and I'm looking forward to him joining us. I think in the summer, yeah, it is July he joins us, so he'll still only be 16 at that point in time. But that is Nico. You have to let me know in the comments your thoughts on him, but I think he could be a very good option for us. Now though, I will run through with you our youth intake. And I don't know if I've ever actually shown you our under-19 squad that we have here at Kaiserslautern, but we've literally only about a week ago in-game had our intake day, and it was very, very decent for once. Normally we maybe get one decent player if that, per season. And this year we've got about 3 or 4 have come through the youth intake. Now, the first 2 here, Marcus Boys and Valentin Heigl, are the pick of the bunch, really. Unfortunately, with Marcus, he plays as a winger, as his natural position. He will not be playing there. He can pass quite well, so I'm going to try and train him as an advanced playmaker. You guys have to let me know what maybe you think we can do with him. Maybe a striker, but he doesn't have any good finishing, so doesn't really appeal to me to play that type of role. But I say, let me know what your thoughts. At the moment, I'm going to try and make him an advanced playmaker on support. You can see he's got decent attributes. He's only 15, so he's got a lot of time to develop, and I'm quite happy with him. There's then Valentin Heigl here, who apparently is a natural ball-winning midfielder on defender, or can also play as a striker. I'm training him to play as a defensive midfielder on defend. You'll see here by selected attributes from the drop-down on here, he's very competent at it at only 15 years of age. So he is going to train in that role. Hopefully, maybe one day we'll see him getting to the first team, and that is Valentin Heigl. He's got fantastic mentals, 18 determination, 16 work rate. Very, very decent. A little bit aggressive, but hopefully he'll be aggressive at the right moments and not become a red card merchant. There is also this guy here, Felix Schwartz, who I don't know what to do with him. He's probably the best overall current ability player who came through the youth academy and everything. He's got 4.5-star potential. He's fantastic physically, and he's very good at dribbling and technique. Wants to be a winger. We, of course, don't use wingers. I'm wondering if playing him in behind the striker might be an option, maybe an attack midfielder or shadow striker, but he can't shoot. So again, much like the other player I mentioned, let me know your thoughts on where we should try and train this player up to be. I'm not too sure with Felix, but he's not a bad little player. The final one I will show you is this guy here, Marcus Bischoff, who comes in. He's a very competent wing back, right back, left back. He's right footed, so probably right back. And you can see already at 15, very decent. His physicals are a bit lacking, but they'll improve over time. And I think could be a decent option, at least as a cover option maybe going forward. So I'm training him straight away as a wing back on support, because that is obviously what we use. And hopefully he will develop into that role quite nicely. But it's quite good for once for us to pull through 4 competent players in our intake. Whether or not any of them ever get into the team, I have no idea. But it's nice to get some decent players for once who are looking like they could maybe one day make an impact. As I said earlier, normally we're lucky to get 1, if that. So it's good for once to actually pull through a proper golden generation. But that is our youth intake, and that's our youth team. You can see we've got quite a lot of good options in the team, and also with the B team as well. There's a few decent players in here, but I don't really focus on the B team too much. But we have some decent options floating in and around the team. Now though, for our game, the main focus of today, of course, Manchester United at home. First leg of the quarter-final, and this is how we're going to line up. It's Misic in net, Casanova at right back. I'm not. I've changed my mind. We're going with Williams at right back. Oral and Lawrence at the back with Lewis in at left back. It's Enuzzo and Mbom at DM. I have changed Mbom's role from a supportive DLP to a defensive DLP, and you'll see shortly why. The reason for it is Montel in the midfield is now playing as advanced playmaker on support rather than the box-to-box that he was originally set out to do. I found the advanced playmaker is a little bit more involved, isn't quite so redundant as that box-to-box midfielder sometimes would be, and gets a few more assists and key passes and things like that. So a little bit more useful. I've then slightly tweaked Vermek's role from being an advanced playmaker on support to an attack midfielder on attack. Gets again more involved, much more useful. Then it's Sousa alongside him and Chimpitaz starting up front. That is how we are lining up for this game. Let's get into it. As long as we don't lose, we've got a chance in that second leg. But if we can win it, then we could have a real chance of reaching the semi-final. But let's get into it. Let's see how we do. Fingers crossed for a good performance. I think Solskjaer is still Manchester United manager. They've got some fantastic players in his team. Some really top people in and around the squad. They've got Lucas Hernandez and Vindale at the back. Frankie de Jong is in there. They've got Palestri is really good in this. He's developed really well. Rashford and Greenwood are still there. And Pedri is their best player by some distance. He is very, very scary indeed, is Pedri. Of course, a fantastic player in real life. An amazing wonder kid in FM. And he is disgustingly good here in this save for United. I think they're going 4-3-3, I expect. 4-2-3-1. Okay, Palestri is on the right, Rashford on the left. So they're going to obviously be cutting inside quite a lot. But here we go, at the Fritz Walter Stadion. Can we get a good result to set us up for that second leg? I certainly hope so. The highlights of the first 2 minutes of the game. Liuzio here to Arau. What's he going to do with it? Up to Mbom, now to Montel, now to Mbom. Come on, lads. Get a nice early goal. That will do wonders for the morale. That most certainly will do. Williams here. Nice play. Really lovely football. Souza. Bit of an ambitious pass, but he does find Williams. Does pick him out in the end. Nico, what's he going to do? Gets a bit of luck, crosses it into Souza, to Firmek. We take the lead! Matija Firmek. It's a really weird goal. Souza heads it down to Firmek, and we take a 1-0 lead inside the first 3 minutes of this game. We got some right luck here. I'm not sure who it was. Was that Vindown? It was. Who gets the initial block. Williams does get it in the end. Souza just nods it down, and Firmek's like, yes, please. We are leading in a Champions League quarter-final. Yes, we're only 5-10 minutes into the game, but wow, we're doing better than what we ever did against Chelsea in last year. I don't think we ever took the lead against Chelsea, so good stuff so far indeed. If we can do this, it will be astonishing. Considering how poor the season we've had in the Bundesliga and in the Cup, could this be a magical season for us in the Champions League? I doubt it. I don't think we're quite there yet. But even so, I'm allowed to dream for the first kind of half an hour of this match, which is fantastic stuff. But as I'm saying, United are on the ball. Possibly their first highlight we're going to see for them. It will be the first of many, no doubt. Marcus Rashford on this left-hand side to Vindown now as the overlapping wingback. Liuzio, brilliant defending. Montel, not so brilliant from him. I will be honest, that was not very good at all. Now it's Palestri on the ball. He whips it in. Williams clears it off the line. Misic was beaten all ends up by that. Completely missed his punch. And we get away with it. Is that the highlight over with? Or is there still going to be more coming from this? Vindown on it currently. Lays it off to Gravenberch here. De Jong. Okay, I still sense another United attack coming very shortly. Kimmich on the right side to Palestri. Okay, what is Palestri going to do with it? He's going down the right again. And it's Rashford this time. It's 1-1 and they have an away goal. That's not ideal, is it? That's not ideal at all. Right, we're going to demand more from the lads if the game stops freezing on me. Thank you very much. I think that went through. Indeed, it did. 10 minutes until half-time. Can we get to half-time with it being level? There's a highlight in the 43rd minute. Kimmich with a free kick. Misic does well. Very good goalkeeping from Nikola Misic there. Good indeed. Come on, let's build from the back. Maybe give ourselves one last chance before half-time. Come on, Sergio Montel lumps it up. It's a mistake. Chimpitaz is in somewhat, and Unai Simon makes a very decent save onto the bar. And we unfortunately are not quite in the lead. We were very close again there, but we're going to half-time 1-1. Not bad, but it could have been better. I'm going to say time for everyone to dig in. Say defenders, I'm not happy. The goal they conceded was poor. Say to midfielders we weren't that bad, and say to Chimpitaz, not happy. There we go. Everyone's looking up for it. Come on, let's get in the second half. And I'll say if we have more of the same, we'd probably come out on top just about. We had arguably the better chances in that first half. So I'm not upset with what we've seen, but we can do better, 100%. Highlight now for United. Kimmich puts it in. Misic, I don't know what he's doing at the moment. He's going for so many punches and getting nowhere near them. Now it's Hernandez on this left side, and we get away with it again. We need to be careful here. They are whipping balls in from left and right, and they are proving to be very, very dangerous for us indeed. Kimmich with a corner now. Anything going to happen from this corner? It clips the bar as well. My goodness me, we are very lucky not to be losing right now. We're going to make a change because things are not working out as I'm wanting them to. Montel's not playing very well. We'll get Amiri on in his place. And I'm also going to get Firmek off for Cosme. 2 straight swaps, really. Let's change those personnel up. Can we have a positive impact on the lads? I certainly hope so. We're going to go and encourage them. Oh, for goodness sake. Sousa's got another injury, potential foot injury. Right, well, it's Edouard on. It's a straight swap. Not ideal whatsoever. 20 minutes to go. Are we going to see anything more from the boys? I don't want to go too attacking and get caught out. 1-0's not too bad. It means if we get a high score draw at Old Trafford, we have a real chance. There's a highlight here. 82 minutes played. Chimpitaz on the ball. Come on, Fernando. What are we going to do with it here? He's going quite a long way with it at the moment, it's Fernando Chimpitaz. He plays it across. It goes to Edouard. Oh, no. That falls to another player who's in form. That's a goal. But Edouard, he doesn't play very often. He only has like 2 or 3 goals this season. And he puts it straight at the goalkeeper. Hang on, Cosme, a chance here. Oh my God. Oh no. How have we not gone 2-1 up? Talk about missed opportunities in this game. Oh my goodness me. And we've got another injury. What the actual hell is going on? How rough are United being this game? An upper body injury now. Well, there's not much we can really do about it, really. I have to put Miri here. I don't know if he can play. He probably can't, but there's nothing I can really do. We're now down to 10 men through no fault of our own. Are we going to manage to come away with a draw? It looks like we might be doing so. We've gone well over a lot of time. We do get a draw. We avoid defeat at least, but those chances for Edouard and Cosme... Is that going to come back and haunt us in the second leg? Are those injuries going to come and haunt us as well? I'm going to sound lucky to them. We were unlucky. We were probably slightly better overall, but we come away with a draw. We don't lose at least, but it's not ideal. Okay, Sousa's out for 3 weeks, and Bomb is out for 2 to 3 weeks as well. Oh my goodness me. So they're probably both going to miss the second leg. Not ideal that whatsoever. Still though guys, let's have a look at the schedule. What we're going to back for next episode. If we scroll down, it will of course be that second leg with Manchester United. I think we'll come back straight away, to be honest. We've got a huge derby match with Frankfurt coming up. Frankfurt, who are only 2 or 3 points behind us, I believe, in the league table. So next episode will be Frankfurt away as well as Manchester United away for the second leg of our quarter-final in the Champions League. Overall though guys, that brings this video today to a close, and we were so close to managing to nick a win there against United. Sadly, it just didn't quite happen, but even so, some positives to take from it. Hopefully when we go away to Old Trafford, we can come away with a high-score draw. If we don't lose, we're in a real chance of going through to the semi-final. It will be very, very tough. But I think we're in a decent position at least going into that game. We'll have to wait, of course, until next episode. If you did enjoy today's video though, guys, make sure to chuck a like down onto it. If you do want to see any more of my content, such as the Red Devil Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified whenever my content here on YouTube goes live. But guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next time.